Hello friends and potential friends. Well, there's Pally. He's become a proud and welcome member of the pack. Tends to stay out here just waiting for me to come out the back door. And then he wants huggies. Ain't that right? Yeah. Yeah. He was a feral cat a couple years ago, and then he decided he wanted to join the pack. So he started coming over. He made friends with Licorice, and he obeyed the rules. He knows Licorice is the leader of the pack, and he slowly warmed up to me, and now it's hard for me to walk around here because he's always right up against my legs. But anyway, I decided to come out here. Oh, it's a beautiful day, by the way. Today's the 10th of April, I believe. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. About 80 degrees. And I haven't had the camera out here for a while, because it's been kind of miserable the last few weeks. This last week we had basically a nor'easter sitting off the coast. Had heavy winds, a little bit of rain, and it just wasn't real fun coming out in the garden. But now it's looking nice. I figured I'd come out and plant some basil. There's one batch here. That's the Italian large leaf. Over there is the dark opal, I believe. This one right here, I believe, is purple, not red robin basil, it says. I got some peppers planted the other day. These are shishitos up here. And I also stuck some eggplant in here and a few of the beets that I decided to grow. Now these over here, these are Megatron jalapenos, and basically I grew them in a green stalk out on the front porch all winter. And I took that apart and decided to go ahead and put them in the ground back here since they were still growing good. Comfrey over here is doing nice. And the carrots are looking good. I've been thinning them, shall we say. And they're not getting real big, but they're tasty. See, that's not very big at all, but that's okay. They'll still eat good. I'm saving them up in the house in the fridge till I get enough to fire up the canner. Still have cabbage trying to grow. The heads are not really that solid, but they're still alive. And that's kind of impressive in itself. These guys over here, most of this stuff is bolting. You can see what the broccoli is doing. And this is some kind of lettuce. Napa cabbage over here, it kind of wilts a little bit when it gets warm. And over here we got potatoes. And these are all just grocery store potatoes. In fact, it looks like some of them are dying back. I guess I might have to start digging again pretty soon. Had some blossoms on them a couple weeks ago, but then it got cold again. Got an empty bed right here. This is where I plan on putting the sweet potatoes. I've got slips growing in the lab, and I plan on planting those in here before I head off to Mom's. And these are Praxis cherry tomatoes. A couple of them came out of the green stalk from the front porch. And these two over here came out of the lab. And there's that dark opal basil. And then I still haven't planted these lemon squash. Looks like there's 5 of them. They're still kind of alive. So we'll be putting them in the ground too. Mulberry here. I'm still not sure. Whoop. Nope. Now I am sure. I just noticed. I was fixing to say I'm still not sure if this fig is going to survive. And then I noticed a little bit of green popping out right there. So yes, it is surviving. Good. And then there's the patience garden. And I gotta admit, I'm losing my patience. This is year 4 since I started growing asparagus from seed. And I should be eating it this year. But that one stalk is the only one that came up big enough to be worth eating. And since I couldn't eat it anyway, I just let it sit there and continue growing. But I'm going to be doing something with this pretty soon too, because my patience can only go so far. And back here in the mini orchard, I hate to say it, but I still haven't seen any signs of life in this avocado, nor in the gardenia over there. Got pineapples still growing. The red bud started blooming and then it stopped. Few blossoms still here and there, but not very many. The mulberries, yep, it's got berries all over it. I don't see any ripe ones at the moment. I did eat one the other day and they tasted good, but it looks like the birds are finding most of them. I haven't been getting out here fast enough. My Ponderosa lemon back there is doing good. I need to trim a little bit more up there at the top, but the rest of it's looking good. And I just spotted something. Oh, no, those are not quite ripe. Do I leave them on there and let them ripen and take a chance of the birds getting them? Yeah, I'm gonna leave them on there. But anyway, things are growing. I haven't been spending nearly as much time in the garden this year as I would like, for a variety of reasons. But hopefully I'll be able to make a change on that real soon. And when I do, I'll try to bring you along, let you see what I'm up to. Until then, I'll see you next time.